What do you want? Just
Yeah,
What was your
just
thoughts on the game? Yeah.
I thought tonight was one of our better overall games. I thought just from start to finish, from the effort that I thought we were able to give against a very good basketball team. You're talking about a team just sitting in sole possession of second place, who played extremely well. But I thought guys came out, great effort on the defensive end of the floor, created some offensive opportunities for us. One of the better nights we shared the basketball and made the plays that we needed to. But to shoot about 50% in the first half, hold our opponent below 40 is, I guess, a great combination for us in terms of having success, and we're able to do that both halves.
being able to get off to a quick start and then continue to let that snowball get bigger is a temperament of what you all do in practice. How much of an effort is taught or is spoken to the guys or showed to them otherwise what you need to do to not just win but to win consistently?
Yeah, it's about effort, and obviously I think you can look out there tonight. We've got a bunch of different combinations out there. We're probably not 100% in terms of our health. We've got guys down, but what we have is guys stepping up, guys that have been on the bench that have been playing a reserve role that have really come in and did a tremendous job of playing quality of starter minutes for us tonight, and they were able to do that. But the effort's got to be there, and we talk about the level of effort that you've got to have night in and night out. And I thought from start to finish, that's where we were tonight, and really excited, with the way that we played against a really good basketball team here in the league.
Can you update us on what the situation is with injuries and things like that?
I wish I knew. I know that Trayvon was going to probably get another evaluation this week from the doctors, and trying to see how soon he will be back. And we're hopeful that we get good news this week. Patterson, we only played him sparingly tonight, and he's been banged up and hurt. And PJ obviously didn't make the trip with us last week, and this was his first night and getting a little bit of action, getting back in there. And then we had guys that are on the floor and hop that had to play extensive minutes tonight. We had guys in foul trouble. We had to pretty much leave him out there. But we're not complaining. The thing I like is that the guys that were out on the floor gave us maximum effort tonight, and we showed that them doing that give us an opportunity to have some success.
When did Jalen get banged up?
Jalen's been banged up all year. Yeah, he has. He's been banged up all year, and he has to play at a certain pace during the games. And unfortunately, he played in the Pine Bluff game and was a little banged up and got hurt in that game, and then we did not dress him in the Mississippi Valley game. He didn't play in that game. So we've been down a few people, but we continue to fight.
So it sounds like you might be sticking with Tariq at point guard, starting at point guard going forward.
Well, it just depends on the health of Jalen. Jalen's is really good when he's healthy, but what Tariq has been able to show that he's getting very familiar with the system and everything that we're running, and then he came in tonight and won really good on the basketball defensively. Then he was able to trigger our offense, and that was something that we needed. He was able to really quarterback us and do a good job out there tonight for us, and got caught having to play a lot of minutes, and thought that he did an excellent job of doing it.
How are you planning on keeping momentum going into Monday's game against A&M?
Well, it's going to be important. We've got to practice tomorrow. I threatened that we was going to practice during the Super Bowl so we'll be able to watch it. But no, we'll come in early enough tomorrow. And this guy's got it. We told him we need to bottle what happened tonight, the energy that we came out with, and the energy that we finished the game with. And so if we can bottle that, and the attitude and the mentality that they played with, the feeling that they had inside after this game tonight, that's what we're fighting for. So it's going to be important that we come and give a great scout tomorrow in preparation for another good team on Monday.
Talking about effort, how pleased are you with Cone stepping up for Trayvon?
Well, I'll tell you, he's stepped up, and but Jeremy's generally a very good rebounder inside, and so I'm not sure exactly where he is in the SWAC. I wish I could tell you that. I'm not sure if that's exactly his numbers, but he's tremendous on the glass. But what he's given us is a great low post presence inside that create opportunities for our other guys on the outside, and he and Eaton Ewan both are playing well off of each other. So the beauty of it is those guys get maximum minutes, and if we can eventually get Trayvon back and to get those three guys in rotation along with Hop, I think it'd be great for us.
Absolutely.
You guys ended the first half on an 8-0 run, and then opened the second on a 17-4 run. What was said at halftime to continue the momentum?
Well, we wanted to make sure that we came back out in the second half, and we weren't going to rest on what happened in the first half. We were coming back out as though the score was tired. We raced the first half from mine outside of how hard we played. We wanted to make sure that we came out, established ourselves in the first 5 minutes of the second half, and I thought we were able to do that. We established ourselves on both ends, kept pushing, putting the pressure on them, taking away their fast break opportunities, and we were able to settle in and make some plays.
Usually the team gives up 74.4 points per contest, but tonight Alabama say only scored 59. How do you feel as a coach to be not only dynamic on offense, but equally as dynamic on defense?
Well, they are high guys, got good guys on the team who can really score. And the guards really powerful. I thought we did a great job of controlling that in the first half. But it wasn't one-on-one. I thought we did a great job of giving a team effort and getting stops. And we really stuck and played most of our man tonight, but we kind of rotated guys in, and each guy that got in, I thought did a great job of a scout report locked in to what we need to try to take away from our opponents.
Why do you think TSU has been dominating Alabama State for the past 5 years, giving y'all 13 wins in a row tonight?
I'm not sure. I'm just excited about 1-0, against those guys. But I think the great thing about Alabama State, they're a really good team. They were 6-1 coming into the night, and they're a very tough basketball team. I think in the past they've probably had some good teams. The coaches here prior to have probably done a great job of preparing for them as well. I did not know those stats, but I'm excited about being 1-0.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks.